After seeing this movie and seeing Bane hold this adorable little puppy, honestly made me want a dog myself. I mean, seriously, look at this shot. It is way too cute for anybody's taste. Not taking Bane as Gotham's reckoning anymore. I'm just saying. Okay, so the drop. Drop the bass. Wow, wow. It had to be done. So remember when I said that September was the month for the book to movie adaptations, and the last two movies that I have seen, they were just that? I just so happened to check if this movie was based off a book, and yeah, it is. Nothing to do with the movie as a whole, but you know, just a little fun fact. So the drop stars Tom Hardy and James Gandolfini, who the characters they play own a bar in which all the mobsters come in and use as a location to drop off all of their money. One would drop it at one place, and then moments later someone comes in and picks it up. It's a huge circle. Until one night, some of the money that the mob drops off gets robbed, and everybody knows you can't mess with the mob or their money, which results in everybody being in a screwy situation. And we see the events unravel in what turns out to be the most entertaining movie I've seen this month. Really, this film is something else, if I worded that correctly. Tom Hardy stars as the main character in this movie. They focus on his character the most, and this guy seriously proves on why he's one of the best actors in the business right now. He's a very quiet individual, and you know he has demons inside him because he's at church and he won't confess anything. A guy like that, you know something's haunting him, or there's something a little off about him. However, I absolutely loved his performance in the movie. Him and his cousin in the movie, played by James Gandolfini, has ties in with the mob, and just like Hardy, he gives an excellent performance as well. I don't know much of his work, and all I know is that he was in The Sopranos, but from the few episodes that I have watched, he was great in them. Rest in peace to James Gandolfini, because he gives one last great performance. The chemistry between Hardy and Gandolfini is honestly one of the best I've seen all year. It's as if like these two were destined to be in a movie together. They don't always treat each other like family, and I really like that. Really illustrates that family doesn't always get along, or one's sketchy about another. Another great performance in the movie is Noomi Rapace's. I think that's how you say her name. If I'm wrong, go ahead, correct me, I don't care. I thought her story was going to be forced into the movie when I saw the previews, but no, it actually plays a huge role specifically on Tom Hardy's part. And I felt the same way when I saw this really cute dog. I was like, oh great, something's going to be forced, but it wasn't. It all plays a huge factor in the movie, and for cuteness purposes as well, so you can't beat that. And that's what I was really surprised about this movie, is that nothing was really forced. It fell all into place. It's a shame that we didn't see Bane break the bat's back again.
Yes, I was wondering what would break first. Your spirit or your body?
Aw, poor puppy dog. What's awesome about this movie is that you felt that in some scenes that the tension is just rising, and I give huge props to the soundtrack. Once you hear the music starting to rise and get more eerie, you feel something is gonna happen, but you don't know when. And most of the tension is due to this guy. This guy is a fucking shithead. He's one of those guys that's about to snap at any moment, but you don't know when he's gonna strike. You hate his character so much, you want to wipe his ass clean off the face of the planet, never to exist. Making you wish that Bane was actually there and breaking his back. Points for the people making the tension build in this movie, and it was awesome. But one thing I had a problem with is the time period it's set in. And I'm sure it'll be given away through the sports history they throw in your face, but I'm no expert on sports history. I just know enough to get me by. Like one scene in the movie, I'm not gonna spoil it, it's only like in the first 5 minutes of the movie. They were all in the bar, they were watching Michael Jordan in his prime, you know, before his countless retirements and him saving the Looney Tunes. And not even 2 minutes later, Noomi Rapace pulls out an iPhone. Did they somehow jump 15 years in the future, or were they just watching clips of the captain of the Toon Squad? That part I didn't understand. It wasn't really clear to me, and that sounds like nitpicking, I know. So in the end, The Drop was an excellent mob movie with great acting from Tom Hardy, James Gandolfini, and Noomi Rapace. A lot of the scenes didn't feel forced and actually played a huge part in the movie. Tension was always high, and I guarantee you will be at the edge of your seat. It was shot good, it looked really good, and by far my favorite movie of this month. And this picture right here. Need I say more? If you guys ever have a chance to see this movie, I say go see it in theaters right now, because The Drop is an absolute silver screen gem and it's worth the full admission. I know for sure I'm gonna get this movie when it comes out on Blu-ray. Have you guys seen The Drop? What did you guys think about it? Be sure to leave a like and comment on the video, and as always, there's a link below for my Twitter and my Facebook. Keep in contact with me, but in the meantime, I have to get going.
See you guys later!